You know, as you guys know, I'm big into mindset, and I think that's key and vital if you really want to go out there and excel in sales. And I think so often that a lot of the personal development gurus and mindset people try to sugarcoat things and think life is great and wonderful. And no doubt life is great and wonderful, but life is hard too, and you got to go through hard things. And that's why I give you guys a lot of stuff to be mentally tough. I'm going through a great book right now by a guy named Gerald Coffey. And if you don't know who he is, he's a motivational speaker, talks about mental toughness and what it takes to make it. And this guy was a prisoner of war for 7 years in Vietnam. And his story goes like this. They're doing a routine mission in Vietnam. His plane got shot down, and he was with a co-pilot. They both ejected. He landed in the ocean, immediately started taking fire from the Viet Cong people in a boat. One of the bullets actually hit him in the head. It hit him in the helmet. They took him, and then once they got to the beach, the U.S. forces immediately started opening fire with their planes on them. A bunch of people died. He survived. He's pretty sure that his co-pilot was either really seriously hurt or dead at this point. And then they went on to take capture of him and you know, just torture him, do all kinds of horrible things. Now, what happened though is early on, once he landed on that beach, got through that initial firefight, you say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna make it. And one of the reasons I'm gonna make it is because, you know, I got out of that plane without really thinking what to do. I just reacted. I reacted by, you know, ejecting. I landed in the water, pulled my vest, got my mask off. He goes, I don't even really remember doing that. I just reacted to it and I got through it. And then once I got to the beach and they started opening fire on me, I was able to run and get away, even though I've got this broken arm. He really hurt one of his arms really bad, had a shattered and dislocated arm and elbow and all that stuff. And he's like, this means that I'm gonna make it, right? He's like, at that point, he decided that he was gonna make it. And this is what happens, and this is the thought process that gets people mentally tough. They decide in those hard times that they're gonna make it, that they're gonna do it, that they got the stuff to make it. And that doesn't mean that those people don't have self-doubts. From time to time, they don't. But when they decide and create that story around them making it, that is what really forms their overall experience. And you have the same ability. Everybody's got that ability. So when you're going through hard times and it seems like you're not gonna make it or whatever it may be, everybody has those, but the top people, the really mentally tough people decide, hey, I'm gonna make it, I can do this, I'm gonna be mentally tough, I'm gonna go out there and make sure that I get through this. No matter how hard it is, I know it's gonna be tough, but I got what it takes to make it through this. And other people won't think that. Most people won't, and that's why they crumble under the stress, but everybody can do it. But it's all about creating that, you know, what Tony Robbins would say, story, or when you create that story, you start creating those beliefs. And your beliefs will then really shape how you look at the world, the actions you take, and everything else. So it's really, really important. So if you're going through a tough time in sales or life in general, just decide, hey, I get the stuff to make it. I'm going to make it through this. I'm going to become even stronger, because that's what mentally tough and champions do. So this is Kerry Sullivan with the Know How to Kick Ass in Sales.com tip of the day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.